Hello, I'm Joe Curran. My family and I reside at 5 Hodge Road. I lived in Arlington for 52 years. Having grown up in this community, I feel an obligation to give something back. I've served on 4 years as a member of the school committee and would appreciate your consideration as a candidate for the Board of Selectmen. Like me, all my 8 children have attended Arlington Public Schools and will graduate from Arlington High. As an elementary school student at the Brackett School, I was extremely fortunate to have Mrs. Julia Morrison cross me at Eastern Avenue every day. Running across Robbins Farm, now called Skyline Park, to meet Mrs. Morrison at her crosswalk remains one of my fondest childhood memories. Mrs. Morrison made sure that every day started with a smile. She told me how wonderful I was, to tuck in my shirt, to neaten up my hair, which I had back then, and she takes the time to use her handkerchief to wipe my messy face. To me, Mrs. Morrison was like a second mother. Like all municipal and school employees, crossing guards are incredibly important. I believe I'm qualified to serve as a selectman because of my knowledge of the community and my service on the school committee. As for work experience, I'm an educator, coach, and construction worker. After Arlington High, I attended and graduated Norwich University with a bachelor's and master's degree in education. I've been a teacher for 30 years and an athletic coach for the same term. I've been honored by the Arlington Boys and Girls Club with the Bruin-Faulkner Award for outstanding service to youth. I've been honored by the Woburn School Committee with their Recognition Award for outstanding service to youth. I've been honored by the Massachusetts State Track Coaches Association as well as the Boston Globe as Coach of the Year. In the construction field, I've worked as a laborer, labor foreman, and supervisor of many major projects in the Boston area, including the Red Line Extension, the Big Dig, and numerous high-rise projects that have in the financial district. I've been a proud member of Local 223 since I was 18. Although a teacher and coach by day, I did construction work nights, weekends, and school vacations. With 8 children, I needed the extra income. As a construction worker, I've seen firsthand how projects can benefit a neighborhood and community. I believe my construction background will help me as a selectman in making decisions on projects such as the proposed Mass Ave corridor redesign and development at the former Sims Hospital site. As we all know, Arlington has a revenue problem. We cannot rely on overrides every few years to pay for necessary services. Overrides divide a community rather than bring it together. As a selectman, I will strongly encourage the state officials to change the funding formulas for municipal and school aid. Our state senator and representatives must do a better job fighting for Arlington. Historically, state aid formulas grossly underfund Arlington, both Chapter 78 to education and general municipal aid. Fortunately, it looks like the governor's proposed state budget for FY13 includes a significant increase in Chapter 78 to Arlington. While general purpose aid is level funded for next year, Chapter 78 is proposed to increase by $1.2 million. All our State House representatives must ensure this proposed aid increase is fully realized. If you would like to support my campaign, please check out the website, josephcurran.org. To those who know me, my roots in this town run deep, and I care deeply about all Arlington residents, young and old. Again, I'm Joe Curran, and I thank you, and I would appreciate your vote on Tuesday, April 10th.